make the bases the same and then compare the power. How do we make the bases the same? What could the base be? What are the current bases? What are the current bases that you see? 16 as well as 32. So what is the base? Can you make 8 as the base? Cannot. You are confusing it with 8 times 4 is 32, 8 times 2 is 16. But that's not what I'm referring to. What is the base? Don't these numbers look familiar to you again? 2, right? That should be base 2. So cube root of 32 is supposed to be equals to 16 to the power of p over q. Let us convert them to base 2. Okay, so this tells me that 32 is actually 2 to the power of 5. Cube root is actually 1 over 3. And this is equals to 2 to the power of, not 3, 4. And here we have p over q. Agree? Now, do we have the same bases? Let's compare the powers. So, one more step if you require. Five over 3 is equals to 2 to the power of 4p over q. Now that we have the bases as the same, we are ready to compare the power. 5 over 3 must be equals to 4p over q. Yeah, got 2 unknowns. Because if you take 5 equals to 4p, then you will get p equals to 5 over 4, which is not an integer. So that will not work. So that is why I asked you to include. That's why I asked you to include p and q are integers. Now, since I know that they are integers, and I want to make a comparison, numerator equals to numerator, denominator equals to denominator. 5 over 3 is the same as multiplying numerator and denominator both by 4. I can choose to multiply by anything I like as long as it will result in me having an integer value of p. So I choose to multiply by 4 because there's a 4 over here. So that I get 4 times 5 is 20. 20 equals to 4p, leaving me with p equals to 5. So accordingly, the denominator will also be 4 times 3, which is 12, that is q. Comparing powers. So, moving on. Did you request for question 9b? Yes? 9b. M times 27 power negative 203 equals to 1. Evaluate M. This one over here is equal to anything to the power of 0. So what do you think we should be doing? Huh? 1 change to 27 power 0. Okay, sounds like it will work. M times 27 power negative 2 over 3 equals to 27 power 0. Now you want to find M. So what must we do on both sides? They actually don't even need to do that. We don't even need to write this actually. So M is simply 1 over 27 power negative 2 over 3, which is 27 power 2 over 3. It's the same as A times A power negative 1 equals to 1. Because A divided by A is 1. This one don't need show working. Too simple already. 1 mark only. 2 marks. This one 2 marks. So generous. Okay, question 10, part 1. In its simplest form, they are testing you whether you understand what this actually means. Okay, so this is 3 to the power n plus 3 to the power n divided by 3 power 1. Do you agree? For the numerator? 3 power n divided by 3 power negative 1. Okay, now denominator, that is actually 3 to the power n times 3 power 1. Agree? Okay, now we can simplify already. So this is 3 power n plus Divide by 3 is actually 1/3 lah. 1/3 3 to the power of n. Divided by 3 times of 3 to the power n. So I've got 3 to the power n plus 1/3 of it divided by 3 times of it. If I choose to let x be equals to 3 to the power n, then it becomes much simpler. 3 to the power n. So this gives me x plus 1/3 x divided by 3x. And how much is this? X plus 1/3 x divided by 3x. 4 over 3x divided by 3x, right? 4 over 3 divided by 3 is 4 over 9. The 3 to the power n disappears already because they all get cancelled off. Which part don't understand? Step number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
3, 4.
So 3, huh? See, I've got 3 to the power n. Then plus 1/3 of 3 to the power n. Divided by 3 times of 3 to the power n. Huh? Why is it 1? Because this one. Okay. Then I let x be equals to 3 to the power n. Because we might find it very hard to do straight away 3 to the power n plus 1/3 3 to the power n, so on and so forth. So since they are the same thing, let me simplify it a little bit. I let x be equal to 3 to the power n. Okay, if I let it be equals to x, I can simplify it to become x plus 1/3 x divided by 3x. Is this simpler or is this simpler to do? Yeah.
So the n is
Hmm?
the n.
Yeah, all the 3 to the power n become x already. I simplify it that way. So from this step to this step is simply x plus 1/3 x. We all know it's 4/3 x. Then divided by 3x, we get 4 over 9. X and x will cancel off. If we choose not to let x be equals to 3 to the power n, this is what we will end up with. All the x are changed back to our 3 to the power n. Then this will be 4 over 3 of 3 to the power n divided by 3 of 3 to the power n. It's the same thing, just that I'm afraid you will make careless mistakes over here. Then you start thinking you can divide by 3 or something. Part 2. All these are recorded, so don't be too bothered about copying before I erase or move on. 10 part 2. 4 power x power 4, y power 5. Since there's a divide, I'm going to just change it to multiply with a negative power. So negative half x to the power of 2, y negative 1 with a negative 2 over here. Because I prefer to multiply than to divide. So 4x power 4, y power 5, multiply by, here I've got negative half. What is the power? Negative 2, x to the power of negative 4, y to the power of 2. Now, let's do the numbers. 4 and negative half power negative 2. That will give me negative half to the power of negative 1, then the power of negative, then the power of 2. Negative 2 I split into negative 1 and 2 lah. Up to you. Okay, if you want to use your calculator, you are lazy, you want to use your calculator, can. Key in exactly negative half to the power of negative 2. Exactly this. Tell me what you see in your calculator. I want to make sure that all of you know how to use your calculator properly. Quite safe lah. Okay, now x to the power of 4 minus 4. How much is that? 0. Y to the power of 5, y to the power of 2, y to the power of 7. So this is 16y power 7. Right, that's all for 10 part 2. 4 minus 4, 0. No need lah. Here you can straight away leave it as 1 already. But I'm afraid that some students right will put 0 lah. They put 0 over here, then everything becomes 0. Then it's wrong. Get it? Don't put at all. Can. Then it's implied that it's 1 already lah. Can. Like that also can. So this is y power 7. Then just equal lah. Oh, the answer different lah. The answer got negative 16, is it? Answer wrong. Okay, I believe that's all already. That's all.